Prepare yourselves. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to our Vampire The Masquerade Bloodlines 2 playthrough. We're back as Fabian. And let's see with the case notes first. Persons of interest. A lot of things here. Rosalind Emerson. She was herself destroyed by the Hunter Santiago at her New Year's party between 24th and 25th. Also, we thought at the time. Yeah, I guess I couldn't get to read because we got snapped back as fire. Then Santiago, the bar killer. In the 2020s, this is more complicated. I don't know what exactly updated here. I say in 2024, they killed both Pandora and Verona's sister, Ravenna. It seemed our rebel killer had taken a long sleep and now was in action once again. Okay, and then Sophia and I always got on right back since Gideon introduced us at Rosalind's party. Yes, because we both like puzzles, exciting gadgets, and wild theories. And then Tolly. Tolly worked for Campbell as his gatherer information and his enforcer. You think Benny was the one dishing out punishments? The public ones, sure, but Tolly was the knife in the dark. Didn't take to me at all. I think maybe because I worked for Benny. Or maybe because I was something from the old days and he was a man with a chip on his shoulder. He cooperated when he needed to, but there was always a price. Then case notes. The blood sister. The party. Anyhow, the party ended early when Lou and I found Rosalind's corpse headless and strung up on the rebar. Santiago's work, without doubt. And then we have trouble at Pioneer Square. Prince Campbell was concerned by our progress on the rebar killer case, but Tolly interrupted his lecture to tell us where there had been another killing. Down in Pioneer Square, I went down to take a look. The block was a derelict, unusual for prime real estate. And then on leads, what happened at Pioneer Square? A dead body in an apartment at Pioneer Square. Who is it and what happens? Okay. That's pretty much it. Sophia should be on the same level here. Okay, looks like... So we can talk with her. Oh, what's with this one?
I didn't think that would help. I didn't see the need. I thought about it, but it seemed... I knew Sophia liked to set down her thoughts, and this old recorder wasn't tied to any cyberspatial spy system. Hey there, big ears. What have you been listening to?
Hey, detective. Yeah, I might have heard a thing or two. A little birdie's talked to me about a K-factor, a failed experiment, and a grocery list. What do you need?
What can you tell me about the K-factor?
Tell me about the K-factor.
Sure thing.
The process is clearly thaumaturgical. Physical transfusion denatures the power and has no bearing on the recipient's K-factor. Interestingly, a kindred's kiss does seem to bear fruit.
Mean anything to you, detective?
Can't say it does. Wouldn't surprise me if it's Sophia's notes about a hot date.
True. Isn't this just gonna repeat if he has to tell me again about the K-factor?
Tell me about the K-factor.
Sure thing.
The process is...
Mean anything?
Okay. What's this about the failed experiment?
Give me the skinny on the failed experiment.
It's a doozy, all right. Here you go.
R02 demonstrates low-level impulse applied to test block 15. Carbon material measured at 1.2 N. Compare this to R00 telekinetic baseline, where no distinction was made between materials and was able to induce more than 50 N force. It is a result, but not practical in the field.
That get your juices flowing, detective?
I think I fell asleep around the second sentence.
And how about that shopping list?
How about that shopping list?
Sure, I got it here.
To do. Reorder CPDA-1 solution, sterile saline, chlorhexidine. Ensure Piotr has delivery by Friday.
You get that? Sounds like a fun shindig, but I wouldn't drink the punch. Well, thanks, little fella. No problem, boss. Always happy to lend an ear. I'll bear that in mind.
Useful little doohickey. Maybe I should get one sometime, if anyone still makes them.
Okay, hopefully that unlocks some choices in the chat. Or no, nothing on case notes.
Hey there. How's my favorite forensic department?
Fabian, it's been forever. What can I do for you?
We've had another killing.
It pains me to say this, but we've had another killing.
Oh, no. Who? Where?
Don't know yet, just on my way to the scene. Figured I'd check in, see if you'd heard anything.
I haven't, no. But you think this is Santiago?
By the way Tali was smirking, I reckon so.
This keeps reminding me of the 1920s.
I don't get it. This is like the 20s all over again. The old 20s, I mean.
I know.
I keep getting flashbacks to what happened then. Marla, Rosalind, Santiago.
The killer with the cross. You shut that case, though. You told me there were no leads. Will you reopen it?
I think someone's done that for me. I'd better get down to Pioneer Square. I'll see you later.
If there's anything I can do, well, come see me, Fabian.
I will.
Okay, I guess nothing new.
There was a case.
Let's go to Pioneer Square. Also, which one do I have the closest? Just kind of outside Pioneer Square. So we'll stop for a bite so I have my abilities ready.
Off to
Yeah, could do straight ahead, right, and then the
Pioneer
left.
Square. Someone must have given me the exact address, I guess. Maybe Tali. But it would have interrupted the whole dramatic scene with Campbell.
Okay, there's the church.
Slow night. I'm so bored.
Okay, and then I should have somewhere around on the left.
The address I had was in a set of down-at-heel apartments, hardly ever used. My buddy Reggie was a fixture of the square, and I often dropped by for a little pick-me-up. I wondered if he'd seen any comings and goings.
Evening, Reggie.
Mr. Fabian, I hope your God is being good to you, 'cause mine is to me.
Anyone going to the apartment over there?
Reggie, old buddy, anyone go into that apartment over there in the last few hours?
Huh? Well,
You okay, Reggie? This was not normal, even for Reggie.
Think hard. Anyone going to the apartment?
You okay there, Reg? Nothing coming back to you about the apartment?
there's... No?
This was even stranger than usual. That mind was fogged out. Keep warm, Reggie. You never know when I might need you.
Do you hear the city, Fabian? It's waiting there for you.
Reggie was never the sharpest tool in the shed, but something had made him even worse than usual.
Reggie was around here somewhere. Always worth dropping.
Okay, leads. Did Reggie see anything? It's my Pioneer Square contact. I figure he might have seen the comings and goings from the crime scene. But he's having real problems remembering, like he's hitting a brick wall. It's not like him. I guess.
Yeah, I didn't see the point in confusing. What are you hiding?
I do remember that.
I know, I saw it. It was. That's a solid block, Reggie, my friend. Someone has put a compulsion on you. Huh. Now that wasn't memory loss. That was a solid block. Someone had used kindred juju to seal Reggie's mouth. I wouldn't get anything from him, but I did know someone strong-willed had done this.
Reggie, old pal, moment of your time?
It's a fine night, mister.
I find myself with a mighty thirst.
All I have, your
Okay, just gonna skip. Guess we're just gonna feed. So it's already the process.
Have a good night, Red.
Become what?
And then who stopped Reggie talking? Someone has done a real number on Reggie, stopped him up so he can say what he saw. That's the work of a kindred. Someone put a mental compulsion of Reggie, stopped him talking. Case notes. And someone had placed a strong mental block on my local contact Reggie, so he couldn't tell me anything about the comings and goings into the building. Kindred involvement for sure. That poor Reggie. He also kept an eye coming and goings in Pioneer Square. He was almost reliable. That is, until someone placed a blocker on his mind. It was worrying. So I think I already read the other things. Okay, so we're full with bloods. And blood points.
As the world outside quiets down and
Okay, I'm gonna have to go up the stairs manually with Fabian. Alright. So we do have the jukebox.
Lotions and potions. Most I recognized, but one stood out. I had never seen it before, and I thought I was down with the street trade. Had Dale whipped up a new cocktail? I was out of my league here. Maybe worth a chat with Soph. This place used to belong to my old friend Dale. Used to being the key words here.
Yep, there it is. Okay. Dale's been cooking something new and interesting. A new kind of elixir. I want to figure out what is it, what's in it. We're talking to an expert, maybe Mrs. Thorne or Sophia, or both. Don't have anything on the map just yet. Dale had been brewing up an alchemical concoction that I've never seen before. Figure out, check out with an expert or two. And then Dale was a dealer of thin blood alchemical concoctions, and sometimes a maker. He wasn't thin blood himself, so I'm not real sure on how he managed that setup. He was a goal, but I'm not sure whose goal.
Dale did like to cook, as the youth seem to call it. Made some of his own recipes, bought in others.
Are we talking with the cat?
Me and animals, we'd always had a special rapport.
Hey there, little buddy. How's your night going?
Someone forget to feed you?
Someone forget to feed you? Sorry about that. Yeah, that's true. Dale did have his habits. Guess sometimes he let the real world pass him by.
How long you've been lying there?
How long you been lying here? That's what I thought. I'm sorry, buddy. He didn't deserve you.
Who killed Dale?
Did you see who killed Dale?
Meow. Meow.
Sorry. Hard to see anything if you don't have a pulse. Unless you're me, of course.
Any clues at all? Kinda stumped.
Any clues for me? I'm kinda stumped. Well, that is illuminating. Thank you, little buddy. Hope you get to dream of mice or other delicacies.
Oh, that happened. And let's get, because I have the potion. So we have him for the body. There was... Okay, this is just to see.
Either Dale was paranoid or he had guests who didn't like sunlight. I was guessing the former. could say one thing for the man, it's that he had an eclectic taste in clothes. Estrogen. Caution, do not take if male. Well, what Dale wanted to put in his own body was entirely his own business.
Right, that's not the first game.
It was a Bible. Never took Dale for the religious type, but then I've heard some substances take mortals closer to God. One way or another.
And a Ouija board, of course.
I got the fascination with spirit boards, but always wondered, what if the ghost never learned to write?
True.
Maybe Dale used it to scope out heavenly bodies.
Are we gonna find a crossword puzzle that's gonna say I'm a Thurman on it? I mean, if you get the reference from which show is that one. Good. If not, well...
More rebar, huh? You aren't looking too well there, buddy.
In Memoriam, the elixir. I did know someone who lived there, Dale, a gold dealer in alchemical potions. Unfortunately, he didn't live there anymore because he had no head and was strung up on some rebar. And someone had placed local energy. Right, so the update appeared in the middle. Saved call. Update, it was Dale and he's dead. That's what happened at Pioneer Square. Who killed Dale? Dale's dead, and this has very familiar hallmarks, rebar, and a missing head. Who's the killer?
Dale was one of those guys. You know, you've just seen him around. Talked to him a few times, maybe exchanged the latest gossip. Hit a body or two together.
Dale, I'd say it's good to see you, but, you know, you being dead and all and a figment of my imagination, guess it means I don't find you at your most scintillating.
Oh, hi, Fabian. Been a while. Yeah, I've been better, though I never looked exactly healthy, did I?
How was the alchemy trade going?
How was the alchemy trade going for you?
Hard to say, isn't it, Detective? I've still got the makings of alch cookery around the place. Still got that acrid tang at the back of your throat, same as you always smelled in here. A note of butane and a cheap body spray. So, yeah, looks like business as usual.
You're a ghoul. Who fed you?
You were a ghoul, right? I'm pretty sure of that. So who was your patron? Your dummy thingy?
Who'd I drink from, you mean? It's hard to say. I don't think I ever told you, Detective.
Don't think you ever did.
Maybe a person of interest for your case?
Yeah, maybe so.
So, how'd you die?
Obvious question, I guess, but, how did it happen?
I'd say my throat was cut, and then I must have been dragged up onto this rebar. Someone rammed it through my rib cage and then hung up a cross-like decoration like the star on a frat-boy Christmas tree.
Huh. Strong guy then, right? I mean, to hold you up there, force iron through you? Pfft. This looks more and more like Kindred. Mortals just don't have this kind of strength.
Sounds right to me.
Did you know the killer by any chance?
Did you know the killer?
You know what? I think I did. At least, no sign of a struggle, and the door lock's still whole. Must have been someone I knew, or at least expected. Customer, maybe? I have helped you figure out one thing, Detective. There was a reason I was killed, right?
Sure. Someone's sending a message like the others.
That, and I was probably killed by someone I knew. So, who my patron was is important one way or another.
You got that right, little buddy. Thanks, Dale. Sorry about, you know, the whole strung up on a support beam thing.
I know a guy who founded a whole religion like this. You never know. Maybe someone will write the Book of Dale.
Maybe. Right, so... to have either Sophia or Wake the Dead. There is or was a goal, so who's been feeding him blood? I guess
I
Wake
didn't
the
want to
Dead,
go see Mrs. Thorne, but police work is never easy.
because it's the closest one.
I didn't want to.
So yeah, let's start with her and then Sophia.
All night long. Whether you're winding down from a long day or
What do I have? I only have Reggie nearby. I already fed on him. You know what? I do have potion, so if I need to use my abilities, I just use a potion.
I didn't want to go. A visit to Mrs. Thorne always made me want to gird my loins. I wish I knew what a gird actually was.
Let's save it like that then. Right, I can expect this one. Notes. The Nomad of Constantinople. Looks like Sophia had been doing some research on someone called the Nomad. I'll take a look. Might be important to remember later. It's a hard evidence. We can chat with her, but is there by any chance... No, I don't think there's anything else.
Good evening, ma'am.
Detective, is there something you need?
She seemed in a good mood. I assumed she was marinating a couple of kids in the back room.
Ever heard of Santiago?
I was wondering, you ever hear of a guy called Santiago? A hunter?
Can't say I know the name.
Active here back in the 1920s. Other places before that.
Oh, long before my time in your benighted country, young man. Now, is there anything else?
Seen any murderers?
You seen any murderers around the place at all?
What variety of murderer, young man? Of my precious time? Of the sanctity of a bookstore? Of the English language? I fancy I could put my hand on someone guilty of all three.
Right, right. Do you by any chance know this potion?
Hey, I found this potion. I thought since you were our expert on cauldrons and newt eyes and such, you might recognize it? Something the Thin Bloods made, I'm sure.
Indeed.
Think it could be...
Memory.
Memory?
Salvia officinalis, Centella asiatica, Bacopa moneri, the vulgar time, and others. Memory and clarity, detective. To cloud or to erase, to improve, to reshape.
Memory. I have the memory of it. What are those little things? Orange gills, swim around in circles, opposite of an elephant? Anyway, can you tell me who might use this, or what they need it for?
You have partial information, young man. There's a manufactured component here. Some of that modern messing about. Have you consulted Sophia?
Sophia? Not about this. That is a good call, Mrs. T.
Mistress Thorne, thank you very much.
As you wish.
I'll leave you to it.
Goodbye.
A quick trip up to the tower to call in on Sophia then.
I guess back to the tower. Mrs. Thorne, person of interest, was the spiky old Tremere sorceress who ran the Wake the Dead coffee and bookshop. I think she enjoyed to fence with people. I figure she saw me as a practice dummy.
If anyone...
Okay, I guess back at the tower. And let's stop by the person that's close to the Macumb bar.
Just a few more nights.
Or however it's pronounced. All the time I'm pronouncing it
Our city
wrong.
is wounded.
Shelby.
World's still here. I was hoping you could...
The blessedness
Oh, I have a thirst. And I would...
we shall
Okay, skip. As we're just feeding here. Nothing interesting happening. And
Exquisite,
thank you.
and if I might say, nourishing. I hope you're here when I get back. Hope we're all here.
Keep your eyes towards...
And then just straight ahead. A quick left and then a right.
That Max finishes up with my bike soon.
Max might be busy with something else around this period. Though I don't know if Benny already started going around and killing Thin Bloods. At this point, that is.
I figured Sophia would be in. She kept odd business hours, but then so did I.
Okay, back to Sophia. Now I'm wondering if I should have gone down the other objectives, then come back here with Sophia. And not the order I did.
Just wanted to check back in.
I'm still here, still working.
Yeah, the dead guy was Dale.
Well, I took a look at the scene. It was a place on Pioneer Square. I had a nice chat with the victim. Dale. Deals in thin blood elixirs. You know the guy?
Another mortal. You think this is Santiago again?
All evidence says so, and so did the corpse.
What the hell is going on, Fabian?
Someone's plotting this out like a dime novel.
Yeah, in the meantime, what can you tell me about this potion?
I picked up this potion, wondering if you could tell me about it. Found it at Dale's.
Oh, interesting. Huh, this is fascinating. Not the recipe I know.
Could you take a guess?
Yes. An enhancer, I would say. Something to magnify capabilities. To make your body work more efficiently somehow, in one way or another.
Mrs. Thorne thought it had something to do with memories.
Ah, that would make sense. A memory enhancer, yes. To make the subject's recall more acute, more capable.
A memory enhancer, huh? Now that's interesting. I wonder who might be in the market for memory potions. I can think of a few trees to shake. Nico's one for the markets. Katsumi might know, given it's a thin blood potion.
Tolly, perhaps?
Yeah, Tolly might have heard something. Although getting him to share it is never easy. Thanks. You've helped a bunch. See ya, Toots.
I wait with bated breath for your next visit, detective.
It was such a 1920s. The streets ain't what they used to be, Toots. Right. So you have Hole in the Wall, Aurora Pawn, but persons of interest. Katsumi was a Anarch mom, although she'd hate me saying that. She looked after a ragtag band of Anarchs, Thin Bloods, ghouls, and other dropouts. She wasn't in charge of them, nobody could be, but she kept as many upright as she could, and made it so at least part of Seattle tolerated their existence. Then case notes. Dale have been brewing up a new kind of alchemical elixir, a memory enhancer. I thought this might clue me in to his death, or at least to his kindred sponsor, whoever that might be. Then leads. Kay updated its memory potion, and who wanted Dale's potion? Dale was making a concoction to pep up people's memory. But who for? Who was buying? Worth checking in with those who know, or were near their business. Nico, Katsumi, maybe even Tolly, who always has his finger on someone's pulse. But I'm not... okay, I do have...
I knew where Tolly was hanging out with his ear to the street. Or someone's ear.
Okay, so I
Katsumi
guess...
was at the home.
Hole in the Wall. And then with Nico, and lastly with Tolly. don't need blood. We're fine. And for this one, yeah, I guess go towards the atrium and pass in front of the Macombar.
What I'd give for bed.
Okay, the chipmunk voice is kind of funny.
Shouldn't have walked.
Think this way, right? Just double check. Yeah, cool. Yeah, still keep straight ahead, and then at some point a quick left, and then a quick right. And the entrance should be, yep, there it is. Let's see if there's gonna be anything else around here. Something in the back, maybe? The crosshair is not acting up.
Fabian, it's been a while. What are you doing down here?
So, how's life?
So how's life?
Well, I don't know. It's been a while since I had one.
Well, they do say life is like a box of chocolates. Overpriced, slightly melted, and someone's always taking the toffee center.
Yeah, that'd be about the size of it.
Forrest Gump Easter egg. Cool. In the meantime, I picked up this potion.
I picked up this potion. Sort of thing your folk are into. I was wondering if you knew who might be buying.
My people don't buy or sell alchemical products. You know that, detective.
I'm looking for a murderer.
Hey, I'm looking for a murderer. I'm not trying to drag potion mixers in front of the court.
Oh, hon. Bad day? Listen, if only because I don't want my people caught up in a murder rap. That's not a type I recognize. Never seen it before, not something we deal in. Okay?
Okay, thanks. I'll take your word for it.
You better.
I'll head off.
Sure.
Oh.
Well, that was a dead loss. Who else might have an inkling?
Did that? Nope, that did not update anything on the
Nico knew his apples
notes.
from his art.
Okay, let's see with Nico.
Dad was right.
Anything of interest? That crosshair grew up a bit, but I think it was because of Nico.
Hey, Nico.
Fabian! Are you out on the trail of a conspiracy? Why am I asking? With you, it is always a conspiracy. Any leads on the Umbrella Cartel and their weather-making machines? They sure screwed up this week. Have you seen the forecast?
I am always on the trail of a conspiracy. Sometimes more than one.
Heard anything interesting?
Heard anything interesting lately?
Not at all. It's been quiet, like the calm before a storm. Although we are already in some sort of storm, no?
I do know what you mean. The impending juggernaut of Christmas?
Perhaps.
Can you take a look at this metal cross?
I was wondering if you could take a look at this for me.
Huh. I did not take you for a follower of Christ.
Only when I stubbed my toe. I've got a few of these now, all identical.
Yes, I see.
Associated with a few hellish scenes.
Okay. Well... The Cross of St. James, yes? This particular shape?
I did know that.
It is a mix of mild steel and some of the decoration is cast in zinc alloy. Then lacquered, aged and weathered. Deliberately so.
It's not old then.
Oh no, not at all. Recently made. But made to look old, like a film prop. It's not a bad job. It would not be cheap. Properly made, none of this 3D printing.
A prop? Now that is interesting. Thank you, Nico. That's helpful.
Indeed it is. Well, other than that, know anything about potions?
Say, do you know anything about potions? I found one. I'm told it's a memory enhancer or something like that. Would you know a likely buyer?
I'm afraid I do not. I trade in solids, not liquids.
That's what I figured. Thanks. Some other time, Nico.
See you later, my friend.
Okay, so I guess totally it is. So we do have hard evidence. Cross of St. James. Talking to Nico, he said that the crosses were recently made, like film props. Someone in the 2020s was trying to replicate what happened in the 1920s. Why? Just to jog my memory? I mean, we do have a memory enhancer potion.
I knew where Tolly was hanging. Nothing from friend Nico. Time to burn some more shoe leather.
Still did not need to use any abilities.
Oh, what a party.
Oh, trust me, there were photos at that party. When we stopped partying, I guess.
Detective!
Isn't this a bit of a masquerade breach? Tolly.
Well, well, Detective Fabian, as I don't live or breathe. Tell me, how's the case? Hot leads, cold bodies, reheated plots. Ooh, let me guess. You want to hear the word on the street. Pretty sure it was curbside pickup only. Something I heard your boys in blue were being real strict about on Aurora Avenue.
What's with you and Benny?
I know you've got some kind of problem with Benny. What's that about?
Problem with our dear sheriff? Oh, no, Detective. He's such a charmer, and so restrained and respectful, and brings joy to everyone he meets. Also beats up on little boys, if you didn't know. Nothing kinky, just for the violence.
I see.
Do you, Detective? I know your badge is dusty, but remind me, what's the wording on there?
Service, pride, dedication. It's acronym play, see? If you look at the first letters...
It must make you proud to share such dedicated service with good old Benny Muldoon.
Right. Well, going back to the masquerade breach, I guess people could look at Toll and be like, yeah, it's an unfortunate soul that's really deformed, you know? So, I guess not much of a masquerade breach. Although, I know that I don't think it's been mentioned here, and it wasn't mentioned in the first game, but I do believe that the Nosferatu can do a certain ability unless they change the lore. So even if they look like deformed, how they looked and all that, they do have the ability to do an illusion on themselves, you know? So if somebody who can see through the illusion, they can see Tolly, for example, like this, but the person that are affected by the illusion, they're going to see Tolly like a normal, you know, with no deformities and all that. I'm curious if that's the case here. I'm not sure if they're going to mention it. How is that lore still for that ability? Seen anything suspicious?
Seen anything suspicious?
I don't know. Are Seattle dogs outside your culinary experience? Tubes of gristle slathered in fetid cheese and carbonized onion? It's a real public health hazard. Can't you smell it? Every time a tourist goes by, it just oozes out of their pores.
Right, so I'm looking into the alchemy trade.
I'm looking into the alchemy trade.
Better living through chemistry, huh? You never struck me as the type.
Thin blood alchemy. You any notion who might be buying an elixir of memory enhancement?
Memory enhancement. Oh, it'll come to me, I'm sure. Who need an improved memory? You know, Fabian, sometimes I'm so dull you could use me for crowd control.
So no idea on who.
You must know something about the memory potion.
I got other things to worry about. You figure it out. That's what you're here for.
Okay, I'd better go.
Have fun with your private dickery.
Oh, we still have question.
I knew where Tolly was hanging out with his ear to the street. I
Nothing
knew where
on the
Tolly was
case
hanging out with
notes.
his ear.
Back again.
Come on, Tolly. You know who uses this stuff, right?
It's on the tip of my tongue, but you know how it is. I get distracted by things I give a damn about.
You really don't know who needs this elixir?
You're the detective. You tell me.
You must know something about the memory potion. I'll see you later.
Have fun
Okay. So I guess...
Wasn't gonna... Oh, that... I thought I was on the right lines. What secrets are we keeping,
Goddamn obvious who needs the drink.
It's Willem, you failure of a detective. Willem, right. I guess Tolly's entitled to his opinion. So, Willem was the buyer. And unless I missed my mark, Dale was his ghoul friend. Dale hung around in a room full of junk, staying well clear of the wider world. Right up Willem's alley.
Okay. There you have it. Then... Willem was the secret keeper of the court. He kept his family-sized brain full of all the administrative details that Campbell wanted to keep track of. Numbers, dates, deals, the works. He had been getting memory potions from Dale. I suspected he might be the kid's ghoul father. And then Dale... He definitely had links to Willem. I figured he might be Willem's ghoul. Or not. Who wanted Dale's potion? Willem is the most likely buyer of the potion. And how is Willem involved? Was the obvious buyer for Dale's potion, and maybe even Dale's sponsor. Was he involved in the killing? I kinda doubt it. Dale had been bringing up some kind of a chemical elixir, a memory enhancer. This led me straight to his kindred sponsor, Willem. I decided it was time I should have a chat with our secret keeper.
Willem was no doubt in his palatial mansion. I needed to drop in.
Miracle if I don't...
I do have someone in here, Aurora. On. So let's stop by there. Get a quick snack, get my blood points back.
Feed the cat.
Hey there, Carla.
Detective, your hurt is so...
Just
I'd appreciate it.
Shh.
I needed that. This city needs your caring, Carla. Stay the course.
Come to me if you're hurt.
Okay, apparently that was an achievement to feed on everybody of the phlegmatic type. I thought I already fed at least once on all of them. Guess I was wrong. Or I did feed on them, but...
I was pretty sure Willem hung around here. No idea why. I don't think he ever drove a car. The rear view, you see. He's never been a fan.
I'm thinking that maybe the game failed to recognize that I already fed on all of them. And just now pop the achievement, who knows. It could happen.
I need to find a better spot.
Right. Of course I have to go all the way around. It's not upstairs, it was downstairs. What do I have here?
I probably shouldn't be drinking random potions like this, but something told me I now had the keys to victory.
Oh! Yes, telekinesis? Okay. Well, is it permanent or it's gonna stop? Okay, Willem, at least you're near here. So then I have to go all the way till the end.
Willem was a strange kind of guy, and I was qualified in strange kind of guys. We got on okay.
Hey, Willem.
Detective Fabian, how's the case of the missing street sign?
Yeah.
Oh, I solved that a week ago. It wasn't about where the sign was, it was that the street itself had moved. The two are reunited and happy as bluebirds. I wanted to talk to you about something else.
Does the name Santiago ring a bell?
Does the name Santiago ring a bell?
The hunter? They called him the rebar killer in the dailies, didn't they? A long, long time ago.
That's the guy. He's active again.
Really? That's not good.
Understatement of the century, buddy.
Leave the murderer.
So, just in case I forget to ask at some other point, are you the murderer?
Murderer? What murderer? Who's being murdered? I don't know about any murders.
Nervous much?
I know you're a nervous Nelly, but all you gotta do is say yes or no. I'll believe you. Probably.
No!
It's fine. Our guy's got a strong head twist action, and it's most likely not kindred from what I've seen, so odds are against it being you.
Know anything about alchemy and thin bloods?
You know anything about alchemy and thin bloods? I mean, the skill they have to whip up lotions and potions. I'm not suggesting we put anyone in a juicer just yet.
Alchemy detective? You know I don't go in for that kind of thing.
Memory potions, Willem? To spring clean your memory palace? Maybe add an east wing and a pool? That'd be useful to you, right?
I suppose so. I might have used them.
You'd remember. That is the whole point.
Come clean, you're using memory potions.
Come clean, buddy. Your noggin's always overflowing, and you're indulging in a bit of chemical expansion. It's not a sin.
Well, it's important, Fabian. There's so much to remember. Names, numbers, dates.
I tell you, there are a few dates I would love to forget.
I gotta keep myself sharp. But why does this matter to you?
Well, Dale's dead.
Dale's dead. Your peck ghoulish dope dealer is no more. Ceased to beat. He's currently pinned up to a crossbeam by someone who's into very heavy metal. Oh, and his head is missing.
His head? Fabian, what do you mean? Do you think I killed him? Well, how could I kill him?
Well, you couldn't have killed him, buddy. Compared to our killer, you're weak as a noodle.
He's weak as a noodle. There's no way he did this. But he was on the scene, and that's all we have right now. I mean, look at him. He's cooling his heels. Anything else before you go in?
Can you tell me about the crime scene again?
Remind me about the crime scene?
Fabian, we just talked about this. Come on, will you? Same method. Vic nailed to floorboards by rebar through the torso. And that goddamn sword cross thing. Again. He doesn't get those from the five and dime, so that's a threat to follow, I guess. Nothing special about the apartment, nothing missing. Apart from the head.
Remind me about the victim?
So, the victim. What else do we know?
What are you talking about? We know that it's a pain in the ass, if that's what you mean. That hive had so much locked up in his skull. With Rosalind gone too, we'll be trying to pick up on pieces that only Isaac knew.
It was Isaac?
It was Isaac.
Oh. Have you listened to anything I've said?
Yeah, I was just testing. Theorizing. Extemporizing.
You can do that in the privacy of your own haven. Get it together. There's work to do here.
How's the wife and kids?
How's the wife and kids?
Fabian, we are vampires, you do get that right? Bloodsuckers, the undead, sold our souls to the devil. We don't get to have wives and kids.
You sure? I mean, we can go to church, right? A priest could get us married. We could adopt.
Fabian.
You were worried about the girl.
Back at the party, you were worried about a girl. You were Bo?
If it'll keep you on track, yes, there is a girl. No, I'm not her beau. She's a problem for someone else. Satisfied? We've got a man in the sweatbox, Fabian. Try and stick with it.
Who is the suspect?
So, our suspect.
Sweat him out. Find out whether he saw anything, why he was there in the first place, how he knew our Vic. You know the deal.
What's his background?
What's his background?
Exactly, that kind of thing. You know how to do this.
Okay, boss. I'll deal with this.
All right, I'll be listening. But let me know if you root out anything deeper.
Time to go poke the suspect.
You can't do this!
Okay.
Here he was, pale, sort of sweaty. Something bugged me about him, but I couldn't put my finger on it.
Hello there.
Hello there, pal. I hear you had a bad start to your night.
A hell of a thing, Detective. A hell of a thing.
Says here Willem Axel. Don't I know you?
I don't know how you could.
Huh. Strange how memory plays tricks. But anyway, lay it out for me.
What do you want to know?
Why did we pick you up?
Tell me why we picked you up.
Don't you know?
I'm the one asking the questions here.
Okay. I was just visiting a friend at Sunset Heights. I guess wrong place, wrong time. Your boys in blue thought I was something to do with this killing.
Who was this friend?
Huh? It's just a friend. There's no law about that, right? I'm happily married.
Tell me about you then.
So tell me about you. What's your business?
I'm nobody important, Detective. I work as a bookkeeper.
Accountant?
Yeah, that's right.
So why are you sweating, accountant?
I'm not feeling well, but also because I work at Lou's place, and I know you detectives don't like it there.
You run numbers for Lou Graham's place. Now, that is interesting. But you do look a little pale there, fella.
Did you know the victim?
Did you know the victim?
Just in passing.
You knew Isaac. How?
I only met him that night. I'd been sent with a package for him, that's all.
By your boss? By Lou Graham?
Yeah, that's right.
Really? Now there's a thing for the books. You know what the package was?
No.
And he wasn't dead when you gave him the package?
No, we talked and then I left.
Did you see anything?
Did you see anything?
No.
Right, and I was the Emperor of China.
Right, and I'm the Emperor of China.
I didn't, I swear.
You're sweating like a ham in a steamer there, fella.
Tell me what you saw.
Come on, buddy, spill the beans. You saw something.
I got nothing to say, Detective. Honest.
He knew all right, and I'd make him sing, even if I needed to pry his skull open and look inside.
Your wife know where you are?
Does your wife know where you are?
She knows I have business tonight. She's used to me working late.
They do say absence makes the heart grow fonder. I've always wondered about that myself. Some people I don't see for months or years, but when we meet up, they still don't seem too happy about it.
I decided to give him a minute, but I knew I'd have to keep poking.
Okay. Persons of interest. Santiago. Was feared among the kindred at the beginning of the 20th century that cleared out New Orleans and San Francisco, acting for the Society of Leopold as a soldier of Christ. I think that's what got updated. And then Isaac was a Nosferatu. He was the court. Ah, it was Isaac. I thought it was William that we saw in the flashback. But yeah, he was the court secret keeper back in the 1920s. Shy kind of guy, didn't get out much, but he could use that to describe most Nosferatu. Oh, and he was another victim of the rebar killer. His head taken off at his own apartment. Dale. He was William's goal, helped create. Okay, and then William Axel. At first met William back in the 1920s as a witness to a rebar killer murder. Was brewing, but William was a dead end, wasn't strong enough to be our rebar killer. Still another death of a court-related victim. And then the suspect, early 1925, Isaac, the court secret keeper, was Santiago's latest victim. Another blow to the Camarilla. We had a witness in custody, one William Axel, a mortal. He had been found hanging around the scene, terrified. He was hiding something but had climbed up like a mollusk. I need to get into his head. He's dead. Murder. Update Isaac, the secret keeper has been destroyed. Did William Axel see anything? Was found at the scene of the crime. What did he see? And then who took out Isaac? Is the victim. Isaac, the court secret keeper. It looks like another hit by the rebar killer, but who is he?
Wasn't gonna speak. I didn't think that would help.
Yes, we're gonna have
Let's see what's going on in here.
I'll dance with her again, I promise. What's the deal with this detective? No. So tired, so damn tired. He did say he was not feeling well. And the third option is they told me to make me strong. I have a feeling it might be this one. Because... wasn't it... I forgot the Spirit Sheriff's name. Anyway, wasn't there a mission that something is weak? And he couldn't do it? Let's go with this one. They told me to make me strong.
They never told me what the embrace would really mean. Aha! Willem had seen the killer. It was right at the top of his mind. Time to put on the thumb screws.
Okay, so that was the right one. In Memoriam, the newborn. Turned out one of the reasons he was sweaty was that he was in a new condition, so to speak. He had been embraced, just his face in the process of remaking itself. Damn. William is a newly made vampire. How was he involved and what did he see?
I got a few more questions.
Sure, detective.
Oh, you're a vampire.
You're just like me, a goddamn kindred, a vampire, a bloodsucker.
No, it's not what you think.
What do you mean?
You got no heartbeat and you stutter too much for a stiff. Tell me what you mean. Did you off Isaac?
No, he offed me. I mean, Isaac. I went to him to be made over into a vampire. Some deal he did with Lou, and well, we.
The two of you did the deed. I get it. Oh, your face hasn't done the,
What do you mean?
Oh, never mind. No, you'll find out. So, then you cut his head off and ran him through with rebar? Was that part of the deal?
No, it wasn't me. I didn't see. I was recovering and I didn't see anything. I swear.
What does your wife have to say?
Your wife know you've exchanged bodily fluids with a Nosferatu?
No. I mean, yes. I mean, she knows that I have to go. But Flora, she understands that it's for work.
That is one understanding woman. I've never met such an understanding woman.
It's the money, for Junior.
A kid, too. I get it, times are tough, but that's one heck of a choice. Mind you, not sure I'd be able to say no to Lou Graham either.
She's been wonderful to me. Wonderful.
Tell me that again once you've smashed all your mirrors.
Unless maybe she's gonna get embraced by another clan. You know, double deal kind of thing.
We both know you saw something. Something to do with the killer? You're scared of him, right? This guy kills and kills, buddy. You give me a name, I can protect you.
Okay, listen. I did that thing with Isaac.
Feels dirty, don't it? But I get you. Takes it out of you and puts it right back in.
Yeah, that's it. Isaac was listening to the wireless. I was sitting recovering off in the corner. Heard footsteps and in comes this guy.
Did you get a good look of him?
You got eyes on him, right?
Not really. It was dark. Isaac had turned the light off. He was tall, had a hat.
What kind of hat?
Kinda like yours. Taller than you, though. Or maybe a bit shorter. His eyes caught the light. Kinda weird. And I could hear him breathing. Sorta controlled, like he'd come a distance but was trying not to.
Oh ho! Breathe, did he? And that is the first goddamn useful thing you said. Confirms he's not a dead man walking.
Did he see you?
Did he see you?
No, it was weird. I was scared, I guess. He's walking up towards Isaac. I guess Isaac is asleep or something, and I'm holding my breath.
You don't need to breathe, Willem.
I was holding it anyway. This guy walks right past me, looks straight at me, but it was like he didn't see me.
Oh, I know this one.
I mean, yeah, Nosferatu can fade into shadows.
That makes sense. You had Isaac's blood, and Nosferatu have the knack of vanishing. It's useful, I'm told, for avoiding trouble. Evangelists, ex-wives, in-laws. But he didn't see you. That's a good thing.
Then what happened?
So then what happened?
He comes up behind Isaac. Isaac still hasn't noticed. And then he pulled out this sort of long rod from a golf bag over his back, and he stabbed Isaac straight through his spine from behind. It came out front. It came out front. God, who can do that? Who could do that to anyone? All the air came out of him like a...
Inner tube stabbed by a pry bar, I'm guessing? Kind of like a... But you didn't see his face? Hands? Anything?
I saw his hands as he just reached out and he grabbed the side of Isaac's head and he just...
Pop goes the weasel, huh? So, our man is strong, real strong, but he breathes like a mortal. That is not good news. I gotta take this to my boss.
What should I do now?
I guess go see Lou.
Go see Lou. She's the one who landed you in this mess. She takes care of people, they say. Depending on how you interpret the words take care of, that might be a comfort to you, or not. Anyhow, I've got to figure out who's the one going around treating heads like champagne corks. Pop.
Oh, goodbye, detective.
I'm certain we'll meet again, Mr. Willem Axel.
Okay, looks like we are back with fire.
Realm? Where am I?
No longer splattered across a pavement, for one. You're in Weaver Tower.
How did I get here?
Oh.
Tolly found you, brought you back. He's handling cleanup as we speak.
What did you do?
Not now, Sophia.
He was my... Willem. He was as close to a friend as I had. And he... and you...
Excuse her. Tonight's events caused some distress, and she's not alone. Campbell's records are part of the machinery that keeps the city running. Or at least, they were. So I'm gonna need an explanation.
Why didn't Tolly tell you?
I went because Tolly set me on Willem's trail.
Tolly?
I was conducting my investigation with your permission, as we agreed. He gave me a tip.
That does not explain how or why our secrets burned.
Well, unfortunately, he was compromised.
Willem had been compromised, blackmailed. He was beholden to another, an enemy of this court. One he called the Gardener.
The gardener? Who?
Willem used my mark against me, just as Isabella did. There can be no question. These are not isolated cases. There are no coincidences. This is the work of the Sabbat.
No. No. No! Willem would never. He would never.
It is the truth. I'm sorry.
He would, because he was. I do not know what else to tell you. He had clothed himself in dynamite. Someone else caused it to detonate. Someone who was not present. I could not have prevented it.
This gardener. I need to think. You will return tomorrow night. In the meantime, see what you can do to smooth things over. Sophia, you have work to do?
Of course, my prince.
Poor Sophia. She truly was fond of Willem. You should maybe go see her. Leave that wound untended, it might fester. You'll want to check in with Tolly too, seeing as he gave you the tip. This time of night, he's usually at the Dutchman. And I wonder what the Anarchs make of this. Dropping in at the hole in the wall couldn't hurt.
Okay, we have Sophia in her laboratory. We do have some side quests. Gonna deal with those ones. The next episode, Little Book of Blackmail, and then meet Katsumi. Maybe I'm kind of tempted to see with Tom alone because we're still here. Well, we'll see. Right, in terms of the abilities, I haven't unlocked more of the rest, but I don't know if I'm gonna change any of the abilities. I'll probably just buy all the skills if I don't have anything else to do with the ability points. Right, but in the meantime, I'm gonna leave it here for this episode. There's quite a few things to read. That's gonna be for next time. So yeah, read on the codex, do the side quests, and then probably that's gonna be it for the next episode, depending again how long is these side quests. And then I'll see which one I wanna do in terms of the main quest. In the meantime, hopefully enjoy this pod, guys, and I see you next time. But as always, don't forget to take care.